I want to take this opportunity. I want to take this opportunity to celebrate Diane Abbott. Yes, I want to celebrate Diane Abbott. Diane Abbott is the first black member of parliament in the UK. I think she's with the quartet, which is Bernie Grant, Paul Boateng, Keith Vaz, and Diane Abbott. They entered parliament, I believe, at the same time. Before I came to the UK. I came to the UK in 1992. So I want to celebrate her. And people may disagree with her policies at times. And listen, nobody agree with every policies of everybody and their ways or so. But the most important thing is this, that she actually is a trailblazer. She set the stage. She's a pioneer in the whole process, in the whole aspect of political representation for black people. She's a fighter, you know, and she had it hard in many times. But the most important thing is that she set the stage for the likes of Don Butler, um, Janet Davey, Marsha Dekova, and all the different black female MPs. She set the stage for that. The reason why I'm saying this is because of recent days, there is a donor to the Conservative Party, a businessman named Mr. Hester. And Mr. Hester apparently in 2019 said that whenever he sees her, he makes him want to hate black women and makes him also want to have her shot. The first thing when I heard that right there are two things that came to me when I heard it, whether it was alleged or not, but I think he apologized, so apparently it is true. And it is incitement to racial hatred, yeah, and also incitement to violence. Shot. A couple MPs were shot in the UK of recent days. You know what I'm trying to say? And when you hear that, you have to ask a question, hang on a second, where's the standard which has been set? And recent days as well, you got MPs, and even the Speaker of the House was caught up because he was trying to make it safe based on the whole dealing with Gaza, and how MPs have voted. Tobias Ellis was scared of because people are going to his home, scared of this, and therefore she's also understand I have to be walking and sometimes fearful in her constituency. MPs now have to worry about their safety. Don Butler speaks about this a lot, whereby she's, she get lots of, you know, racial motivated letters and, threats. So as far as I'm concerned, something of this nature need to go further. Because guess what? And I'm going to juxtapose this, and I'm going to put this to you. What if Diane Abbott was a white Jewish woman, and someone said this: every time I see this lady, this Jew, it makes me want to hate all Jews and have her shot. We've got to put this into context, Yeah, got to put this. This is, listen. I'm a member of the Conservative Party. I have no apologies about that. Everybody knows that. But at the same time, I got to be true to myself, and as a black man as well, and with a black wife as well, and with black children as well, 100%. We've got to call a spade a spade. That is actually serious thing, and I believe it warrants criminal investigation, no matter what, because trust me, if she was a Jew, this not would be the end of it. So what is it saying? Is it saying that a black woman has less sort of clout than another person of a different race or so? Ask yourself the question: what if she was a Jew? Would it be the same way? She stood up many times yesterday. Somebody said, is it 7 or 49 times? Trying to ask a question or try to say something, and she would not allow that. The insensitivity. Of course, the speaker may have their things. Of course, I'm not going to go too much on that, but many people are seeing that. But one of the things that I want to say is this, and a great journalist in Jamaica named Mr. Martin Henry. He was my former teacher at Community College in Jamaica. He said to me, Silburn, always watch the media frame. Always watch the media frame. Watch what is happening. And I'm seeing the media frame where it is used a lot: black woman shot, black woman shot. Black people has been through a lot, ladies and gentlemen. We have been vilified. We have been through the transatlantic slavery movement 400 years. There has not been an apology. There's not been a Truth and Reconciliation Commission. There's not been any reparation. Many talks have been taught, but nothing has happened, right? So therefore, people are traumatized when they hear these things, and people are going through this at the same time. So therefore, one has to go back into history. And when you go back into history, not that I was there, but we have seen it. We have seen Once a Slave and all these different movies that comes up, whereby black people are vilified, emasculated, shot, whipped. Now it makes you wonder now, is this era, or you have an era, or you have persons who operate within that same thread, within that same path, that over the years from that to now, there's that same thinking about black people. Where did it come from? Where did it come from to say black woman shot when Joe Cox was shot? Where? Because you got minds and impressionable minds of people who will go out there and actually literally do it. So one has got to be very sensitive with the words that you use. And it cannot be accepted. But I say to my black people, and I say to fellow black people as well, do not just get angry, but be strategic. You have a right to be angry, you have a right to be vent, and you have a right to call it out. And I call upon black men as well. You know, don't just stay in the confines of the wall behind your TikTok or behind your social media page. TikTok might go soon, but don't just men need to stand up and support your women. Men, we are called to be strong. Men, we are called to be leaders. You know, stand up for what you believe in. Yes, support your black women. Men, we need to speak up, but position yourself into office. Be a member of parliament. Be a Labour. Be a Labour, yes. Be a Conservative. Be a Lib Dem. Be all of them. Yes. Get in there. Be a councillor. Be a mayor. Be a school governor. I went to my daughter's school recently talking about racism and everything like that. School is predominantly black. There's one man that came to that meeting. One man. That one man was me with a few sisters there. One man. I had to reach out to some other brothers. And the third time we had the meeting, two men. I was busy at work. But I said I had to be there because I had to make sure that I have a voice and my voice is there. And they became two men out of a school with so many black children. Two men. Black men, I call upon you to stand your ground because many times they see us as weak, but you got to be strong. You know? No more time for venting and just anger. Position yourself and be strategic. And don't tear down black people just because they are not in the party that you like. Celebrate them. Be like the Asians. They celebrate each other. Got an Asian prime minister, Asian mayor. You know, they're not tearing them down. They might have their different policies, but they celebrate that their people are in position. We need to celebrate our people in position. We are good at tearing each other down. Uncle Tom, all these different things, House Negro and all those sort of things. We are good at it. And then we wonder, how comes we are still here? 1992, I came to this country. 1992. And yet, I see certain things that has remained the same ever since. We have moved on, but we need to have more political representation and economic clout. Thank you. Like and subscribe to my show. Like and subscribe to my channel, Silver and Sidia. Let me hear what you say. I don't care. Say what you say. Cuss me off being a conservative or what. Say it. Say it. It's a safe space. And I'll always listen. And I'll respond and say, thank you very much. You know, thank you for commenting. Cuss me off or whatever like that. Right? But we need to have a strong voice. And that a lot of it is going to be by collaboration and collective representation. Peace out. My name is Silver. Peace out. Bye-bye.